Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Adiola Monsuro. I'm the creative director of Madiva Artistry, a fashion brand that celebrates African creativity through confidence clothing and functional crafts. So, last year, first of all, before I begin, I want to say that this live video is actually not to defame anyone or to call anyone out. I'm just here to express my grievances and also to lend my voice. And I'm not also here. I also want to say that even if I was deprived of what I deserve, I shouldn't be deprived of my voice. So that's why I'm here live, so that everybody can hear me out. So last year, in the aim of trying to get a good phrase for my brand, in the aim of trying to pursue excellence for my brand, I participated in the fashion contest organized by Sketch2finish fashion reality show. So participating in this contest, according to what I saw online, would mean that if I eventually win, I as a winner will be going home with 5 million naira. If I eventually did not be the winner, let's say I am the second. What actually got me attracted to this event, when I saw the campaign online, I saw that on the campaign flyer, the first position goes with 5 million naira, 1 industrial sewing machine, and 1 year ambassadorial deal. Then the second position goes with 3 million naira, 1 year 6 months ambassadorial deal, and 1 industrial sewing machine. Then the third position goes with 2 million naira, 3 months of ambassadorial deal, and 1 industrial sewing machine. So that was actually what got me attracted to participate in this contest. So participation now means that, okay, I have to get a total sum of, winning will have to mean that I will get a total sum of 5 million naira. So then we began the participation. So let's say in November last year, we started this participation. At first, we were not even clear of what to do next. Okay, let's say fast forward to the very first day. I will just leave the audition because we went for an audition press conference. I'll just skip that and go to the real deal when we started this whole thing, this particular contest. So a platform was created for all applicants. I applied with 10,000 naira. The application form then was 10,000 naira, which I applied. I paid 10,000 naira to an account, a GC bank account, which got me the participation. So applying means that, okay, we have to come for an audition and all of that. We have to submit some certain documents, which I did, and then I went for the audition. On that audition day, actually, we were supposed to let's say we are supposed to have been given a tag. The organizers did not even give us a tag. We had to go outside, start looking for the EVP, which is Mrs. Mary Jane. She said that we are supposed to come with our tag, even though I've gone to seminars and conferences where tags are required. The organizers of that conference are usually the ones that provide our tags to us. But in this case, we were the one who went out all the way out to look for how to print out, and she told us to go out and print our tag, which we did. So we had a conference, and after that, we were created. A platform was created. They added about maybe let's say 10 to 12 of us on that platform. And we started the activities, the event activity. So we started asking questions about, okay, what's the next thing to do? The EVP said we cannot, any information will be passed across to us, and any information that has to do with this contest will be coming to us in surprises. That was what she said. Even though we felt that, okay, we are supposed to know the next thing to do. Okay, let's say we want to have, is there any other aspect that we need to do, or maybe, okay, I think there was one of those participants asked the question on the platform that, do we need to get materials to organize, or the organizers are going to be providing us with materials? I also asked the same question on the platform, which she told us that we should wait, any information surrounding it will be given to us. So eventually we waited, and then later, let's say like a week after the platform has been created, we were told that we should all go look for sponsors to sponsor our contest. It's a competition. That was actually the way the whole message is. This is a competition, and then so you have to go find sponsors so that you have your best designs and all of that. So of which I started writing sponsors. I put together resources. I wrote letters to sponsors, which a lot of people actually sponsored me. They sponsored me to have this event. So eventually, we participated in the contest, and I eventually got the win. I won the contest. So on the grand final day, let's say like few days before the grand finale, the instruction was that we had to make 7 designs. So out of those 7 designs, we had the first week to make 3 designs, and the following week, because we ran the contest for 2 weeks, so the following week was supposed to be for another design, which 3 designs and 1 avant-garde that is going to go to the runway. So the first week we had our 3 designs. Then we had to make 7 creative designs to get us win. So we went out to seek for sponsors. We did, and every other thing was in place. So that this contest. So before the grand finale, which was maybe, let's say, I think it was December 1st or December 4th. That was the day of the grand finale. Let's say 3 days, a week before the grand finale, we were told to come to a school. So we've been going in and out of that school in Ikeja. I don't want to mention the name of the school because I don't want to call anyone out, as I said. So we have been going in and out of this school for 1 week straight. All expenses were on us. We used our transport. Transportation was clear. Nobody. I think at some point the EVP said she was going to provide us with transportations, which she did not later do. We did not get any amounts from anyone as regards transportation. So after, let's say, like 3 or 4 days to the event, she gave us like one nylon Ankara, all those Ankaras that they sell in Oshodi. Maybe let's say 3,000 or 3,500, within the range of 3,000 or 3,500. So she gave us that 6 years of Ankara to make 3 designs. Of course, we need more materials to make 3 designs. We cannot make 3 designs with just 6 years of Ankara. So we put together those resources. We had to go back. We had to go out of our way. We find money again to add to the Ankara that we were given. So we were given Ankara, and then we made our 3 designs. So let's say like 4 days, 3 days to the grand finale, or 4 days to the grand finale. She told us that there's going to be a ticket that will be sold. So even though there was not enough time or notification for this ticket selling, so we were given about 50 tickets each, because just 5 of us made it to the final. 5 designers made it to the final. So we had about 4 days to the grand finale, and we had 50 tickets each to be given to all of us. And she told us she was expecting that all of us, within a space of 3 to 4 days, coupled with the designs that we are making, we had to make 4 designs within that 4 days, and also sell tickets up to 50 people within the 4 days. So we collected that ticket, right, because she said it's part of the competition, it's part of the contest. So we collected the 50 designs. But luckily for me, I had about maybe, let's say, 7 or 8 people bought my ticket, and I had the highest number. Others, may 3 people. Some were not even able to sell that ticket. They kept saying there is not enough time for them to sell the ticket. So on the grand finale, she lodged us at an hotel at around Tejo. Then she called me in the morning because I happened to be the house captain. I was given the house captain I was appointed. It wasn't by election, it was by appointment. So I was given the house captain, and so any information that needs to be passed across to other designers comes through me from the organizers, maybe the EVP or the project manager or anyone. So of which so she told me that on that particular day, she asked me how many tickets have we bought, and how many tickets have we sold? And I said, for me, I think I've sold like 7 people. He said, what about others? I said, all together, the tickets that we have sold is about maybe 15 or 20. Then she kind of gets upset. She started saying things like, okay, I rented a hall of about 1,000 capacity, and then what you are here to tell me is that you only sold 20 tickets. What about other tickets? This show is for you. Celebrities are coming. A lot of things that we have to go to ShopRite to go and sell tickets. She told the 5 of us, the 5 participants, designers, that we should go to ShopRite in Surulere to sell the tickets. Meanwhile, the hotel that we were lodged was very close to the Tejo Market. The hotel that she lodged us in, we were very close to Tejo Market. So I went to Tejo Market we actually then the 5 of us came together. Then we went to Yaba. Some of us actually tried to persuade people, but nobody bought the tickets. It's not a show that everybody knows anything about. It's not BB Ninja or anybody that's or a show or those popular shows that would have made anyone buy that ticket from us. So nobody bought the tickets. They kept saying, okay, maybe next year we're going to buy this ticket, and this is the first edition. So eventually, the 5 of us now came up with an idea. We sat down at the front of Spa. Then we came up with an idea to maybe, let's say, contribute money amongst ourselves. That was what we later did. We contribute money amongst ourselves, and then we told her that Yeah, she called me. How many tickets have you sold? Something like that, because we are on the street of the 5 of us, the participants. We were all on the street of Yaba selling tickets. So we had to come together, and then we contributed money, and then I called her. She called me, how many tickets have you sold? And I told her that we've sold 5 tickets. I had to do it that way just to make her feel relieved that we've sold some certain amount of tickets. So she told us that, okay, that's 5 tickets is okay. So we should start coming that the show is about to start. So then we went there. So we did all the activities, the runway show went on, and then the winner, the first runner-up and the second runner-up was announced publicly, and I happened to be the winner. So going forward, when we were leaving, so the winning board that we were presented was not given to us. We were going, and then one of the stakeholders from the organization called me back, and then she said, we have to get back those winning boards, that there is some other corrections or maybe adjustment that they need to do on it, of which all the winning boards were collected from us. So after the grand finale, she started calling me about the money because we sold the tickets in Yaba, so that she needed to collect that money. I think she wasn't able to collect, yes, she wasn't able to collect that money during the show, before the show. But after the show, she was set to collect the money, and she started calling, okay, are you coming? Come and collect the ticket. I mean, what about the money for the ticket that you sold, the 5 tickets I said you sold? And it was already, because we finished that grand finale at 9 p.m. at night. So I had to tell her to send me account details, and I sent her. It was from them I started thinking that if this person can be calling me, running after me for a 5,000 naira ticket, or let's say 15, how many is it all about? How many is it all together? Let's say 20,000 naira or 25,000 naira at max. If she can be calling me this way to send her money for ticket, then is she really going to pay me my 5 million naira? So I started doubting. Well, I decided to play along. So after the grand finale, a week after, she went to the platform, because she created platforms for all designers, like I said. So she went to the platform, congratulated everybody that won the first position, the second position, the third position. And after that, that was it. We didn't hear anything again. 1 week gone, 2 weeks gone. So I was curious, that I had to message the production manager for season 1. Sir, I realized that, okay, we are done with this content, and there is no information from the organization. Is there anything that you want us to do? Any way forward? What's next now? I had to go out and ask him. But the way the production manager was answering, I think he wasn't also sure of the next step. He just said I should just keep in touch. The organization is going to keep in touch with me and with us. Okay. I waited 1 week. So I asked, when I saw that after like 2 weeks, there was no information, nothing from them. Even the group that was created was silent. So I had to take the bold step to message the EVP herself, which is Miss Mary Jane. I had to ask her again, Ma, is there any step that, okay, on that grand finale day, she told us that we are going to sign a contract. Yes, she told us that, okay, after this, we're going to sign a contract. And that was it. That was the only information that we had to hear from her. So I asked her that any further things, what else do I have to do? Are we not getting? How are we getting our compensations? Because I have to ask, because I'm no more informed. Everything just went silent. Even my people, my sponsors, have started asking me that, okay, have you gotten your prize now, and all of that. And this particular contest, I put in my all. I joined resources. I took time. I took money. I invested it. It wasn't that the organization gave us anything. Everything that was into that contest from us were all solely from us, except the 6 years of her career that she gave to us to make 3 designs and 1 avant-garde. So moving forward, I had to ask her that what is going on. She said, you should wait, because we had the grand finale in December, sorry. So she said, the organization is closing for the year now, so I have to wait till January before any information can be passed across. And more so, she had told me that I'm going to sign the contract. Why not wait for that contract? So she had made that contract seem to us as if we are not going to get anything until, as if she had actually tied the contract to, our compensations to that contract. So that means literally, if we do not sign that contract, we are not going to get any compensation. That is how it actually seems to us already. So she said by January, she's going to call us. So let's say January, early weeks of January, the second week of January, I she put a call through to me. She said she wanted to go to Galaxy TV. And Galaxy TV wanted to interview me, and then so I have to go to Galaxy TV with a search, or maybe I should put on a dress. I should print on that dress and show the winner. I was like, I didn't actually argue with her, because in my mind I know I can't spend more money. I've spent a lot of money to get this win. I spent a lot of money to my designs. I spent a lot of money to get 7 creative, exceptional designs. So I don't have any more money to spend again. I am exhausted already. So I could not even go to that the way, because I was expecting that all these things that she asked me to do. She said I should get a vest that has the winner Sketch2finish reality show and all of that. I was expecting that all these things are supposed to come from the organization, which it didn't come. So I had to go with what I know, what I can wear. So I went to Galaxy TV. The expenses to Galaxy TV was on me. The transportation, she even told me to go with a media person. I mean, I should go with a photographer. I went to the photographer, and it was even me that paid the photographer that I went with. And it was an instruction that I should go with the photographer. So I paid the photographer with my money again. So and that was before we signed the contract. So after signing that, after the Galaxy TV show, I went there. I went with the photographer. I had professional pictures there. Then I posted it. I tagged Sketch2finish as the reason for going to. I tagged them. I said a lot of things about them. Okay, they were the one that sponsored. I mean, they were the one who thought about me going for an interview at Sketch2finish. I mean, at a Galaxy TV. I posted it. I tagged Sketch2finish, and I also tagged Exclusive Jane, which is our private. I mean, our private account. So moving forward, after on the 21st, I mean, let's say a week to 21st of November, 21st of January. 21st of January, she told me that, okay, we had to meet, because we've not collected our winning board. She said we had to meet at Surulere local government office, the office of the chairman of Surulere local government, that we had to meet there, all of us, the 3 of us, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd position. We had to come there to come get our winning board. That was what she told me, and then that is where we are also going to be signing our contract. So of which I showed up. The 3 of us were at the Surulere local government chairman's office. Of which so at that Surulere local government office, when the chairman was about to sign, because he told us that the chairman is going to sign our winning board. So the winning board already has the winner, the 1st runner-up, and the 2nd runner-up. So when he was about to sign that board, he saw that one of his entourage saw that the place where the amount that each of us were to receive, the place where it was written, there was nothing written there. The place was blank. The money we were supposed to collect, each of it, the 5 million naira for the 1st position, the 3 million naira for the 2nd position, the 3 million naira for the 2nd position, and the 2 million naira for the 3rd position. It was not written on the board, and then the chairman was about to sign, and one of his entourage then realized that, okay, what about the money? He asked that there is no money written on this board. Do you want our chairman to sign a blank check? That was what that guy said. I remember at the chairman's local government office. Do you want our chairman to sign a blank check? Then that was when she quickly took a pen and then she started writing 5 million naira, 3 million naira, 2 million naira on everybody's board. Okay, I was there, we were all there observing. So after she had written that, the local government chairman actually signed. Yes, he signed that check. He signed each of it, and then we were up for videos and then pictures. So when we were doing the pictures, one of the entourage again said, so Alaja in Yoruba, he was like, Alaja, so you have 5 million naira buy. As if, what means is that, Alaja, so you've collected 5 million naira like this. As if he wanted to start saying that, you are now balling, you are now a millionaire or something like that. So I didn't say anything, I just smiled. So maybe from my smile, he was able to interpret that something was going on. And I said that, I mean, all this thing is equal, or there's no 5 million naira involved, there's no money involved. Immediately she heard that guy was about to raise that alarm, she quickly jumped in and said it was Bank of Industry that was going to pay her. She said it in that hall that it is Bank of Industry that's going to pay them now. Immediately she said it, and the guy was like, okay. So we had pictures and then we left. So after that, there was no news again, nothing from them, until later she messaged me. She said, okay, I should start working on my pet project. The first issue we had was when I put one of my designs to sale. So that time we've not even signed that contract, because it was at that Surulere local government chairman that we signed the contract. So she made the contract. She even said, one of our staff that was there even said that this father does not owe anything now. You are going to move on with your life. You're going to do anything. It's just for you to be legally binded that we are going to give you your compensations. So after that, I've already signed that contract, because she had already made it seem to her that that contract is a criteria to collect whatever it is that we want to collect from the organization. So I was left with no other choice than to sign the contract. So I did. So after signing the contract, then I took it to my lawyer to interpret. Even though my lawyer blamed me, why did you sign this contract? You shouldn't have signed it. You should have told it to me first and all of that. So I started the blame. And then she said that in this contract, there is no 5 million naira that I'm going to collect. You can only collect some package that will sum up to that 5 million naira. And this package includes pest project sponsorship. That means I'm supposed to organize the community pest project to be sponsored by the organization, which is Sketch2finish organization. I am to receive industrial sewing machines, which was in plural. Then media appearances. So according to them, I'm supposed to appear in two television stations and 1 radio station. So media appearances, then business development activities, like maybe business development trainings, and then CAC, and then there's one more thing again, photo shoots, media shoots. I said I was going to get a photo shoot, a proper photo shoot, and then media appearance, something like that. So there were 5 items in that contract. So she told me that, my lawyer told me that those are the items I'm going to get in place of that 5 million naira. And I said, okay, since I've signed the contract, that there's no way, there's no going back. I can't go back to tell her that I'm not doing it again. So I have to just comply. Whatever it is that she wants to give me, I'm going to accept it. So I continued. So later on, she messaged me. She said, okay, she wants me to come up with a proposal, of which I did. So that proposal is going to represent my pest project, any community impact project I want to do. So the organization is going to be the one to fund it, something like that. Of which I wrote a proposal and then I sent to her. She didn't say anything. Even though there were arguments on that proposal, she was saying things like, okay, you're supposed to, she told me to go and look for sponsors. That was what actually prompted the argument. Even though in my mind I was like, if you are telling me to go and look for sponsors, but you told me already that Sketch2finish is going to take care of all the expenses that has to do with this pest project. So then why are you asking me to go look for sponsors? She said, you know, the event has to be big, so I have to look for other sponsors. Okay, right. I didn't say I have to go look, start telling my people, start seeking their consent. So another fight that came up again before around the pest project. So I went to her and tell her that, okay, ma, I have looked for sponsors, as you said. I've looked for sponsors, and these are my sponsors. I've told them, I've informed them about this project, and they've approved. Then she started citing me. She started fighting me again. Why would you go and be telling them? Why would you go and be doing things on your own? Is this thing is under the umbrella of Sketch2finish? Blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, ma, why would you go and be making an official statement or making an official meeting with them? I said, I have not made anything official. These people, I just told them just to seek their consent before I include their names in my sponsor. That was what I did. If you want to have any official meeting, then it has to come from Sketch2finish. Then she said, why would you even do that in the first place? We're supposed to be the one talking to them directly. I don't really get the whole thing. And at the end of the day, they started using a lot of derogatory statements to me. You know, you have been nasty, and I've been looking at you. You have been this, raising her voice. You've been nasty. She started saying a lot of things, and it got me upset. I have to say that I'm no longer interested in this pest project. I'm not interested, or better still, get me somebody else that I'm going to be communicating with from the organization, from Sketch2finish, because it's like we are not on the same page. We are always having issues when we communicate or when we have when we discuss about anything that has to do with this pest project. Then immediately I said I was no longer interested. She just went to my mail straight, and then she sent me a mail, and she started saying, okay, you said you're no longer interested in being the winner of Sketch2finish is the one. Can you send you have to send a formal letter to tell the organization and do some sort of things to tell them that you denounced yourself as the winner. I was like, I now have to reply that no, I did not denounce myself as the winner. I only said that I was not interested in that project again because of the misunderstandings, the back and forth. You started using the derogatory statement to me. It looks unprofessional. So otherwise, what I can do, I'm still interested in this project. I said it in that letter, that I'm still interested in this project, but I would really love that the organization provide with somebody else that I can have a smooth discussion with I don't want to have a direct discussion with the EVP again, which is Mrs. Jane. I don't want to have any other discussion with her again. I just want the organization to give me somebody that I will have a particular, maybe the project manager, that I'm having a direct discussion with. Because all of these things is always causing issues whenever I want to have any discussion with her. So she now replied me, I cannot be dictating, telling them what to do. I cannot be doing this with exclamation marks. I cannot be telling them what to do. Whatever it is, whoever they've assigned for me to do any press project, that to do the press project is what I'm going to comply to. And then because of that, I have to send an apology letter. I have to write an apology letter to the organization, telling them that I apologize for all the things that I've said to the EVP, how I was being rude, how I was being disrespectful, and all of that. If she even said if I want to continue with this project, if I really want to continue with this project, I have to do all of that, of which I did. I sent them, okay, this apology is actually to clarify that I do not mean to say, I do not say I'm no longer interested in being the winner, and I do not mean to disrespect anyone. I only want a smooth and fair discussion about any discussion that surrounds my pet project. So after that, she told me, okay, I should send my proposal. I sent her the proposal. I listed the sponsors as she said. She told me, she specifically told me to list the sponsors in that first project proposal. I listed it. And after that, it was off. I didn't hear anything again. February, I think we had a discussion in February, March, April, May. So May, I didn't bother to ask her because I was already kind of, I already developed this phobia to go to a DM to ask her of anything. So I didn't bother to ask her for that 2-3 months. I didn't ask her anything again. So all of a sudden, I just saw that the platform she created for We Winners has started coming up again. I started seeing messages and she started saying things like, okay, we now have new members on board. We now have a new project manager for season 2. That was in May. We now have a new project manager for season 2. She brought somebody else on board. She said that's now the admin and all of that. And so going forward, we have to have a discussion, and all the things she was saying on the platform, I didn't bother to reply. I was just, observing. So the next thing, maybe let's say a few days later, I saw that after 2 weeks of no communication, nothing from the organization, they should now, the admin now tagged me on the group. She tagged me, and then she started saying, okay, Madiva, congratulations once again for being the winner of season 1 Sketch2finish reality show. So we want to get on a meeting with you with the season 2 project manager and also the admin and the EVP. Of which, okay, they told me to schedule a convenient time, which I did. So we got on the call. To cut the long story short, we got on the call. We started this call, and then the new project manager that she introduced to us started saying things about, okay, Madiva, this call is actually to tell you the activities that you need to do for us in season 2, and also to discuss about what other things that you need to do. You are the brand ambassador of Sketch2finish, being the winner, you are an ambassador, this and that, and then we would really want to have you on board and also be part of our team for this season 2 and all of that. She started saying those things, and then the next thing, she has been hearing 1 or 2 things from the from Madam Jane, which is the EVP, that she wants us to have some discussion around it and all of that. She now said, do I have anything to say? Because even the season 2 project manager, she was actually the one that drew my mind back to Sketch2finish because I had lost hope. I had lost hope already because all the back and forth I was already tired of all the back and forth, the communication, the discussion, the fight, misunderstandings of going up and down. I mean, replying with messages, clearing myself. I was already tired of all those things. So eventually, she said that she wanted me to speak in that call. So then, when I started speaking, I told them in that call that, first of all, I don't think I should be discussing anything about season 2. Because the last discussion I had with the EVP, we were discussing about my past project. She asked me to send my proposal, which I have done, and since then, I did not hear anything. So I don't think I want to have any discussion or anything that surrounds season 2. Because having a discussion about season 2 means another winner is coming on board. And you've not even settled me, the season 1 winner, and then we are here at season 2. How? Then she started saying a lot of things like, okay, we understand that, okay, we understand that we may not have gotten some things. It's due to, this is the first season. She started apologizing. I mean, the project manager for season 2, the new project manager, because it was a different entire people. So she said she wanted me to be part of them, and then she'd apologize that, okay, there's no problem. So in that meeting, she started saying that, how will she go with the proposal? I mean, the EVP. which is Miss Jane. How would she continue with that proposal when I went ahead to write a proposal that is competing with the aim of the organization, the aim of their brand? The proposal I came up with was just a one-day fashion show to also promote other fashion designers, And this thing is going to be a good catch for the organization as well. It's going to be a good catch for the organization. So this thing is actually not because I want to steal the idea of the organization. Okay, even if you feel that way, okay, I apologize that you feel that way, but you didn't even tell me earlier. Until when we got on a call with maybe the season 2 project manager, because maybe she was not aware that I already wrote the proposal. That was when she now started saying all those things that I didn't tell them, this and that and that. Okay. So after that, she told me that I was going to be having my CAC registered, even though that time I was already registering my CAC. So I told them they should not bother, that I was already on the process. So eventually, I later reached out to the organization that the person that was helping me with this CAC, he says the person is not serious. And the organization, please do the CAC for me. After all, it is part of my package as the winner, business development training. So I told them about that CAC, which she didn't say anything up until around June. So that's when it was June 20, this year's 2025, this June. So I reached out to Madam Jane that, okay, what about my CAC? And she said, okay, the CAC, we're going to have something to do about it. We are going to start this registration now and all of that. So meanwhile, the EVP had told me, the new project manager had told me that she's going to make sure that the organization registered as my CAC for me as part of my package, as they said. So and then the first project, I should come up with another proposal because according to what the EVP said, she will not be able to acknowledge the first one. She will not approve it. So I wrote another proposal. A week training, I wrote another proposal, which she declined again. She did not say anything about it. And then again, she said, okay, because of planning, I have to come because of time. So when the EVP called me, the project manager called me, she started saying a lot of things that, okay, actually she does not know what was going on before, that she needs to have a clear understanding of what is going on, what has been happening. So I briefed her. So she now kind of apologized to me, and then she told me that, okay, the thing is, when they were going for the season 2, when they were trying to look for sponsors for season 2, most of their sponsors were asking of season 1 winner. So that was when it became apparent to me that it was because they were already planning season 2, and they knew that they may not be able to go on with season 2. That was why she came back after 2 months of no communications, or no discussion, no information from the organization. That was when I started understanding, okay, that means if it was not that the sponsors for season 2 are asking of me, I would have long been forgotten. That is the truth. I would have long been forgotten. So I started playing along as well. So I started asking her, when I told my lawyer now told me that my lawyer told me that I have to ask them, that I should write to them, I should ask them of the times, the monetary value of all of the things that is in my contract, all the total package that's in my contract. They told me that, my lawyer told me that I have to request in an official letter, I have to request the monetary value of each of those items, how much is Sketch2finish going to spend on each of those items, and the dates that I'm going to receive everything. So I passed the message across to the project manager for season 2. So which she said, okay, there's no problem, that they are going to provide me with the details, of which they did. They provided me with the details, and then in that details I realized that the money, the initial 5 million naira has been deducted to 3.15 million. So I requested that why was it deducted, but what we said was that I'm going to get a package of 15 million naira. He said, okay, this is the new stuff, and now it has superseded the one that she has written before. It has superseded the contract that she has written before. I accepted in good faith. Okay, when am I getting all these things? Give me the date. She gave me June for my media appearance. June went, there was nothing. She gave me July for my first project. July went. July came and go, there was nothing. She gave me August for something. I think she gave me August. Then she now told me that September, maybe September 9 or September 17, I remember. She said September 17 was going to be the launch of season 2. she needs me to be there. And I told her that if I did not get all those deliverables, I will not show up for the launch of season 2. According to that was even the instruction my lawyer gave to me. So then she started planning for season 2. She started planning for my package. When she saw that I meant it, I wrote that letter that at least before I engage in any activities for season 2, I have to get at least 70% of my deliverables before I even to like the common post for season 2. I would have to make sure that I get 70%. But this thing is looking as if I want to be used. And I don't want it to look as if I do not get anything. I'm just working. I even told them, don't worry, I can do anything for you for season 2. But more, just make sure that I get all those deliverables. That was an instruction that my lawyer gave to me, which I did. And they gave me all these items. They gave me the breakdown. They gave me the monetary value of each and all the dates passed. She even told me that September I'm going to be getting my industrial sewing machine. September has passed and I've not even gotten anything. So eventually she now, let's say in June, she had told me that I was going to get some media appearance. I said, there's going to be a photo shoot. So in that photo shoot, she told me to come with, let's say, 14 of my designs. Even though I told them on that group chat, because it was in the group chat we had the discussion. I told them on the group chat that I don't have anything, that I don't do ready to wear. I don't do ready-mades. So what I do is that I do bespoke tailoring. So I don't have any ready-made design that I can bring. They said, oh, I have to look for a ready-made design, or I have to look for designs. You know, this thing is actually to promote you. We are already working on models. We are already working on this. So she called. I remember at that time I was in Ibadan. I went to Ibadan for Ileya, and then the previous manager at season 2 called me. And then she told me that, okay, you know, Madiba, next week or next 2 weeks, we are going to start this thing for you. We want you to get ready and get all your designs ready. I told her that I don't have any designs because I don't do ready-made. He said, I have to make sure to do it, because at least this is how the organization wants to also start giving me their deliverables, as they said. Please don't forget that all these things started coming in after I had said I was not going to be part of the season 2. She even said she wants me to come and see a sponsor. One of our season 2 sponsors. I told her I'm not going to show her. I told her specifically, outrightly, that I'm not going to show up for anybody to any sponsor's office if I did not get my deliverables. I told her. That was when we started planning. So she told me that, okay, this media round, there's a media round that is coming up. They want to organize a show for me. That, okay, this show is going to contain about 14 models that will be wearing my designs. I will take pictures, I will take videos, and all of that. I started, okay, thank God. Then I started working on designs again. I started working on designs. I started gathering my designs. Then all of a sudden, I didn't hear anything again. I reached out to the previous manager, Ma, what is going on? He said next week was going to be this preparation for this project. Then the production manager told me again that, oh, we are sorry, the EVP had traveled to Abuja to see one of the sponsors. So because of that, the media rounds that I was supposed to get with those models has been postponed. And that was it again. I didn't hear anything from them. Okay, now that the media round has been postponed, we don't even know when it's postponed till further notice, because she didn't actually specifically give me another date. Okay, what about the CAC that you said you wanted to do for me? So I think the production manager really understood how I felt, so she started pushing for that CAC. So eventually, Mrs. Mary Jane went to CAC portal to secure my name. She secured it and then she left it there. She didn't proceed with the registration. I started asking, okay, when is my CAC going to be registered? Okay, my name has been approved, right? She sent the message to me, congratulations, Madiva, your name has been approved. Okay, now let's continue with this thing. It went off again. I started asking, okay, this CAC, I wanted to apply for a grant in July. I reached out to Madam Jane, that please, ma, I want to apply for a grant. That was in July, and I need my CAC. CAC is required because nobody is going to give you a grant when your business is not registered with CAC. So I told her that I need my business registration number. So please, can I get my business registered now? Because we just secured that name. She told us that, okay, we are trying to put one of these things together. We're going to register. Please wait, have patience, and all of that. Okay. I waited 1 month, 2 months. This business was just registered. That was I think it was in June. July went, my business was just registered. And I need my CFC. I cannot be running a business when it's not legally binded. So I had to go to another CAC agent and tell her that, please, can you help me? Is it possible for you to help me continue this registration? My name has been secured on CAC portal. Can you help me continue with this registration? She said there's no way she can continue except if the agent that started it finishes it, or else, otherwise, what I can do otherwise is that I can actually come, or maybe come up with another name. I started looking at that. I cannot lose my name. Madiva is what everybody calls me. I don't want to lose that name. Is there something I can do? She now said, what do I use? I said, I use Madiva's stitches. She now said, okay, maybe what we can do is maybe we can just change the narration. Maybe Madiva's stitches. So we started coming up with other names. Because I could not, I've waited a long time, for about 2-3 months. Since January that you've been telling me that you want to register my CAC. You didn't do it until August. It was this 2 months or 3 months ago that I got my business registered by myself with my money. And of which I informed her. So I had to rebrand. I went online to announce that I've rebranded because I've changed my name on the CAC portal. So I had to tell the person, please go on. I cannot wait for, I don't know when these people are going to register my CAC, and I cannot keep my business on hold or keep my life on hold because of some inconsistencies or maybe from misunderstandings or whatever it is that is coming from the organization from Sketch2finish. So which my agent proceeded. He proceeded with the organization, with the registration, and then I got my business registered. So after getting my business registered, she called for a meeting in Surulere. She said the meeting was for me to meet the team. Getting to the meeting, I realized that I am seeing a set of different faces entirely. All the faces that I saw in season 1 were no longer in season 2. Only one person was who I can recognize that helped her with season 1 and also in season 2. Everything started getting confused to me. And then in that meeting, I told her that, Ma, I have registered my business and I have rebranded because I needed that CAC to register for so many things, business development, even grants. I needed that CAC to find a good face for my business. So I have rebranded. I informed her. She now said, okay, there's no problem. We even want to start planning the pest projects for you. You can use that CAC. You can use that new name to, you can use this. She said, I can use that pest project to do a grand launch for my new name, which I approved. What I was even expecting her to tell me was that, okay, since you have registered this CAC, there's no problem, and we have it is part of my 5 million naira package that the organization is to register my CAC to me, right? I was expecting her to tell me that they are going to refund the money for that CAC to me, which she did not say. She did not even say anything. I didn't bother to ask her. Even the money that I spent, the money I gave to the photographer that followed me to the Galaxy TV, the money I spent, the transportation expenses to Galaxy TV, I requested for it. They told me the organization does not have any money to give to me, and I accepted in good faith. I accepted. So now she started this planning for season. She started telling me that, okay, September 17th we are launching, and I told her that this particular one I am not going to be part of season 2 launch if you did not give me any of my things, because you did not give me anything. The only thing I have gotten is this Galaxy TV that I went to, and even the expenses, associated expenses, I was the one who covered it. So the brand has not given me anything up to this very moment, and we are already in July. Since January that I've signed a contract with you. That one left, it went again. So one day it just came to my mind that I should ask her for the winning board. Don't forget that winning board that the Surulere local government chairman signed for us, she collected it back again that very day. So as I speak to you, I don't even have a winning board with me. I don't have a winning board. There is no evidence in my house that I participated. Even certificate of participation as Sketch2finish Fashion Reality Show Season 1, I don't have it. A winning board, I don't have it. Then I went to her DM again to ask her, Ma, the winning board, you said you were going to give it to us, that you wanted to do some things. So I think you said you wanted to make it to a smaller size for us. And we're going to get both the smaller size and also the bigger winning board. Please, where is the winning board? Can we have it now? I asked her around July. She told me that, Madiva, and we're going to give you the winning board. It's just that everything about me, I still have that chart where she said everything about me was put on hold because of the back and forth. She now said, okay, so maybe because she knows that because she wanted me to come for that season 2 launch, she now said she's going to present me that winning board at the launch of season 2. And I was like, no, why would I be receiving my winning board at the launch of season 2? So I began to see it as a tactics to pull me to season 2 without giving me anything. That's why the fact that I've written to the organization that I'm not going to be part of any activities for season 2 because that was the instruction of my lawyer. That being said, she said I was going to get it. I should not worry. She started using some endearment message for me. You know, sorry dear, you understand. And I told her that in that chat, I told her that my certificate of participation, that I participated in this contest, I don't even have it. Winning board, I don't even have it. I don't have no equipment from Sketch to Finish, no tools, nothing. There is nothing in my house that I can hold. That okay, this thing was Sketch to Finish. It was from Sketch to Finish, and this thing is an evidence that I won a contest. My big board is not with me. Certificate of participation, they don't have it. Then there's nothing to show for it that I participated in a contest and I won it. In my house, there's nothing to show for it. The winning board up to this very moment is still with Madam Jane. It's still with her. Okay, now she said I should not worry, they are going to give me my winning board. Okay. I laid low again. I didn't say anything. I was expecting that one day she's going to call me and tell me that, Madiva, oh yeah, come for your winning board. But I even plan to have a photo shoot with that winning board. But up to this very moment, as I speak, I don't have my winning board. I don't have anything to show for it in my house that I won a contest. So in June, I think around June, when they started planning this thing for me, this project, the new project manager for season 2, so she told me that okay, we want to start working on your first project now, and that first project should come up in August, something like that. Then she told me that okay, we started planning, I should write another proposal, which is the 3rd proposal for the same first project. I should write another proposal, the 3rd one for the same first project. I wrote it again. So I decided to bring the money down so that this time around, Sketch to Finish will not tell me that the money was too much. That was why they did not. So I brought the money down to maybe like 150,000 naira. It was very, very small. So maybe immediately she saw that the budget for that first project was not on the high side. She quickly jumped on it and she started saying, okay, yes, we have to do this one for you, and all of that, and before the start of. And please don't forget that activities that started going on their social platform for season 2. They started posting banner. They started posting the flyers, campaign flyers for season 2. So on the campaign flyer, somebody commented on their post. Somebody commented on that post, and that's the first campaign flyer they posted for the season 2. That's, have you given season 1 winner on their social media platform? So that person commented that, have you given season 1 winner deliverables before you start? All the season 1 winners, the winners, have you given them their deliverables before you start campaign for season 2? Because obviously it is not on their page that there's no picture or any video that has showed, that is displayed on their page, that shows where they were, rewarding or giving the season 1 winner or the rest of the winners a check, or maybe probably a tool or anything. There's no evidence, nothing to show on your page that you've given. There's nothing to show on their page that they've given any of us our rewards or maybe our compensations. So that was what prompted that question. That question raised brows. They started calling me, the project manager, Madiva, we saw a comment on our platform now that somebody is asking us if you have given your deliverables. I said, I don't know anything about any comments. Who commented? And obviously I don't know. Sincerely, I had no idea who commented, because I think that comment was later deleted by the Sketch to Finish organization. So I don't even know who the person is. So I don't know anything about any comments. Who commented? Then the project manager now said, actually, I don't know what is going on, and we all have to get on a meeting now. Okay, they scheduled the meeting to, I think they scheduled the meeting to the next day, and then they put all the team for season 2, including the project manager, the EVP, myself, the second winner, because the second position was dismissed. The winner, the second position, the person that won after me, my second position, I'm the winner, the first runner up, she did not sign the contract, so she was dismissed. So that's to tell you that contract was actually tied to our compensation. So it means that if you are not signing the contract, you're not going to get anything. So she didn't sign that contract, so we were just 2 that was left with Sketch to Finish. So those 2, so that 2 of us is myself, the winner, and the second runner up, Dr. Bond. So she got the two of us on that call, and then the president, the project manager now started saying things like, "Oh, Madiva, we saw a comment online, and then we realized that this comment is actually with respect to winning." She said she also told the second person that we saw some comments that these comments, the two of us were on that call, including the Sketch2finish team and also the project manager. So he started saying all those things. Okay, we saw that comment. We don't know what is going on. What is actually happening? The project manager was actually the one asking me all those questions for season 2. The project manager for season 2. What is actually going on? I have not even answered the question before Madam Jane came in and started saying, raising her voice in that call. She was raising her voice. Madiva, who signed our check? Who signed it? That big check, the winning board. Who signed it for us? She said she asked some questions to ask us, and then she started her questions. Who signed that check? I said, okay, it was through the local government chairman that signed it. Okay, so the local government chairman has not given me any money. So do you think the organization has the money to give to you? She started saying all those things, raising her voice in that call. And I said, okay, ma, that particular day that we went to the local government chairman, somebody said it there and asked me that if I have collected my 5 million naira, and you stated it clearly that it was Bank of Industry that was going to pay us. So I don't know why you are saying it was through the local government chairman again that is supposed to pay us in front of your season 2 team. He said, hey, that man has not given me anything. I'm not supposed to do so. What she's even planning before was that I go together with her to the government chairman's office and drag him to give her money so that she can pay us, so she can give us our compensations and all of that. I was like, okay. But right in front of I reiterate. I told her again that right in front of the local government chairman, right in his office, you told us that day, you told them that it was Bank of Industry that will pay. Now it is changing. I am confused. How is it through the local government chairman is supposed to pay us, and another time it is Bank of Industry? What is actually going on? And then she started saying things like, even you as the winner, what have you done to the brand? I said, what have I done to the brand? As how? What has the brand done to me? She said she has not specifically sent me, go to my social media platform to advertise Sketch2finish, and I am the winner and I'm an ambassador, according to what she said. Okay, if I go online, what would I go and say there? I should just go and make a promo video for you or a promo content when I am not even happy with the organization. I have not even received a penny from you. How do I go online and start? And she started saying a lot of things. Okay, you have to go online and then post. I said I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, if to say Sketch2finish has given me something, let's say Sketch2finish has given me my sewing machine. Let's say for instance, my sewing machine. I definitely would have taken the pictures of those machines every corner, post online and tag you. The last time I went to Galaxy TV, I posted it online and I tagged the organization to it. So what else do you want me to do? You want me to go and make a promo video for you when you've not given me anything? It's not possible. And then she started saying this. That was how you went the other time to go and video. You have been nasty. You've been doing this and I've been looking at you. You can't be using those derogatory statements to me, ma. Respectfully, I told her. And you kept telling me that, okay, I've not done something, I've not done something. What would I go online to tell people that Sketch2finish did for me that will make me promote you? It's not done anyway. What would I go online to say? And then I told her that right from time, I cannot go online and start making videos. I can start making videos for you. Then I told her that, okay, this is what she told me that I have to go online and do all this. So I told her I can't go online to do anything because right from time, even from day one, the materials I put together to win this contest, it was all from me. I seek sponsors. Sketch2finish did not give me money. So if let's say Sketch2finish was the one who gave us materials to win that contest, I would have gone online to say, all the materials that we were giving, it was Sketch2finish that gave it to me. That was number one. Number two, she told us, I said, okay, even when I went to Galaxy TV, I asked you to go to. I was the one who went there with my money. I paid the media guy with my money. Yet, I went online to post you and tag you. I had to post my pictures and tag you. So what do you want me to go and say online? I can't do it. And that was it. Then the next thing she started saying, okay, this thing, even though, I think it became known to the project manager season 2. I think what she thought was that it was Sketch2finish that gave us everything, because I think she was not even filled, she was not giving the information of all the things that happened in season 1. She just came into season 2 and she started. So it now became known to this season 2 project manager that all these things I don't even know. I was not aware that you were not giving anything. So that was when our voice now came down in that call. That actually, even though some materials were given to you, the only material you gave to us was 6 sets of Ankara, and I know how much they sell Ankara in the market. I deal with Ankara, my brand deals with Ankara. I know how much they sell it, and that was the only thing you gave to us. You gave us 6 sets of Ankara to make 3 designs, without giving us any extra material or any money. So, what do I have? I've been the one pumping money to this thing. I've not even received anything, and then you ask me to go online to make one video for you, or maybe to do some adverts or promotion. So I can't do that when Sketch2finish are not giving me anything. So before I know it, she now said, okay, the next thing, they handed the call, they said, okay, everything is okay now, please, my diva, maybe because of, my diva and daughter's bond, maybe because of what we have been telling you, maybe because of what you have been telling your people, that is why they are coming to me, I told them I don't know anything about that comment. Anybody can make any comments online, so I have no business with it. The call has ended in good faith. Few minutes later, I just saw, the following day, I saw the call from this, the project manager again. She said, okay, Madiva, the EVP had told me to tell you to go online and make a debunk video to debunk that comment that said we've not given you your prices. I have to tell the manager that, please, man, can you just listen to yourself? Even though she told me that, even though she already understood, she knew that I was not going to do it. She said she doesn't even know how to put those words together, because she's a very compassionate person. I told you that season 2 project manager was why I came back being active to Sketch2finish. She said even her that she called me now, she's trying to look for, but she has to do her job. You understand? So, and I said, please let me tell madam that I can't make that video. First of all, I don't even know who commented. The comment was not from me. That's number 1. Number 2, Sketch2finish has truly not giving me whatever I deserve. So going online to make that statement would mean that I have actually collected things, and so I have to inform my lawyer that see what is going on. Because everything after that contract, after that I've made that mistake of signing that contract, and make sure that anything that is going on, I inform my lawyer. So I inform my lawyer to tell her that, ma, this thing is going on. Somebody made a comment, and Sketch2finish is demanding for video. What should I do? My lawyer insisted that no, you should not make that video, otherwise you're going to implicate yourself. In the future, you will not, if they at the end of the day did not give you anything, you will not be able to even defend it, because you've made a video for them. So she told me not to make that video. So, and I told the production manager, yes, for Sketch2finish, that I cannot make such video, considering, following the instructions of my lawyer. So before I know it, she sent a letter again, an official letter, that she gives me 48 hours to go online and debug that statement. Otherwise, the CSA registration that she has not done since January is going to be suspended. The media packaging that we are doing for me before is going to be suspended. The first project that they are supposed to do for me is going to be suspended. That I am giving 48 hours to debunk that comment. Then I replied that I will not, even at your 48 hours, I will not go online and do things that will implicate me. I do not know anything about these comments. Anybody can make comments online. That is number 1. Number 2, even if I go online, what would I go and be saying? Okay, I'll start saying, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Sketch2finish has given me, I don't know what, because truly you've not given me anything. What should I now go online and then start telling people? I can't do this thing. She started that fight for me, and then that was the end of the discussion again for my first project. She didn't say anything about it again. And then she had already started campaign for season 2. She went on and on and on for season 2. I decided not to keep quiet. I decided to keep quiet and not say anything. So now, fast forward to September, she came back again. She said, okay, now, Madiva, we want to have the first project for you. And that's one that the last project, the third one. After I've written about 3 different projects, the third one that has the lowest budget, That was the one that she wants to do for me. So now I should choose a location. And I told them that, okay, I want to go back to my school, my secondary school, the one I went out from. So I want to go back to Mahmoud Ahmadiyya College to have this PES project done, because that is my alma mater. And I would so much love to have this PES project in my name and winning this contest in that school. And it's going to be a way of promoting the school as well. So I told her that I want to go to Mahmoud Ahmadiyya College to have this PES project done. So of which plan I started on it, and I started telling them, okay, we need an official letter to take to the school and all of that. So we started the planning. I was even happy, in fact, in my mind, I had made up my mind that even if it is this PES project, even if it is only this one I will get from Sketch to Finish, it is okay. I am fine. I will not even, but I can even go online, post them, of course, because the PES project is going to be filmed, and we are going to post it online. And I'm going to tag them as usual that, okay, Sketch to Finish did this for me as the winner. Even without me posting, they will post it themselves. Everybody will see that you really gave your winner this thing. So we started planning another plan. I've gone to the school to explain to the school authorities that, okay, I am coming to your school, to the school. They were all happy. They've started preparing. They started disbursing money to renovate the hall that we're supposed to use for that PES project. Even the school board has disbursed about over 2 million naira to renovate that hall that was supposed to use for my first project. Okay, then we now started the planning. She created the platform. I mean, Mrs. Jane. She created the platform. She added me to this platform. She added the organization according to my PES project. I'm supposed to train 60 students. That PES project, I'm supposed to train 30 secondary students on how to make fashion crafts, on how to make valuable items, because my brand also do fabric upcycling. So we promote being environmentally responsible. So I wanted to use that PES project also to promote being environmentally responsible and teaching these students how to make valuable items with pieces. So instead of littering the environment, that was the aim. Instead of littering the environment with fabric pieces, you can actually go online. I mean, you can actually go as far as all those your Ankara, the grandma's scarf. You can use it to make some valuable items. So that was when that was actually the aim of this project. And that was the theme. One day fashion crafts to promote being environmentally responsible and promoting sustainable and circular fashion. That was actually the theme for this project. So that was it. So I'm supposed to train 60 students. According to the school, said in their secondary school, senior secondary school classes, they had 60 students all together. Because I think I had the aim to train just SS3 students. So they said they had 60 students all together, which I agreed. I told the organization. So the students of that school did well by saying, okay, they're going to sponsor by taking care of any materials that 10 students will be using. So it is now left to Sketch to Finish to train 50 students. We've agreed. So she created a platform. She added me. She added the school principal. She added the secretary. She added the school's principal. She added the secretary. She added all our team. And the president of the Old Student Association of that school, the secretary of the Old Student Association of that school, and also the financial secretary of Old Students Association of that school. And then we started the planning. Issues started coming up again because of flyer. Okay, you claim that this project is actually to promote me. Right. You claim that this project is actually to promote me, and you said all expenses is going to be covered by the organization, because that is part of my project. That is part of my package as the winner. The total package that sum up to the 5 million naira that I was supposed to get. So which then I started, then they came up with a flyer. So I now have to beg them that, please, this flyer, to me, it doesn't really look professional for this kind of show. Because you've told the school that, okay, we are coming with television stations, we are coming with radio stations. She was the one who told the school as well that they are coming with television stations. So the school has started preparing, they've disbursed money, they started renovating the hall. So I now told them that, okay, please, I would love to make this flyer. Well, since this project is for me as claimed, I would love to have this flyer done. Please give me that as a way of contributing to this project. I will do all the campaign flyers. Give it to me, let me do it. And of which they reluctantly started saying, okay, this project, even though it is for you, even though it is for my diversity, but it's still under Sketch2finish Fashion Reality Show. I'm not saying it's not under Sketch2finish Fashion Reality Show, but please allow me to do that flyer. Please let me do it. Since they accepted that I use my flyer. So then I went to my designer, please, okay, come up with the flyer. We came up with the flyer and made sure to make a very professional flyer. On that flyer, it is boldly written there that this project is actually to celebrate the win, to celebrate me being the winner of Sketch2finish Season 1. Their name is boldly written, Sketch2finish Fashion Reality Show Season 1 winner. Even my picture was there as the winner. I did not even give, normally, if I'm going to be appearing on any flyer, I put my name, my brand name. I put my name and my brand name and also the position that I hold in my company. But I did not even do that. I appeared there as the winner, Sketch2finish, strictly. When I was there, what the narration under my image was Season 1 winner, Sketch2finish Fashion Reality Show. This flyer was the one I made. It has Sketch2finish. The flyer I made, it has Sketch2finish official website, my contact information, and also my email. The flyer they did before that I said I don't really like, that I would want them to give me the freedom, the liberty to do that flyer since it's my project as they claimed. Of which they did. The one they even do themselves does not have their contact details on it. The one I did, I made it 100% professional. It carries all the contact details and everything, the team, the aim, and other attractions that comes with this pet project, which their own does not even have. So after finishing up with this flyer, I sent it to the group that they created. Okay, I went to that group and I told them in that group that, okay, this is the flyer. You can all look at it now and see. And then they started saying things like, even though this project is for you, I mean the EVP, she started saying things like, even though this project is for you, it's still under Sketch2finish. So I want you to go back and change the color of that flyer to Sketch2finish color. And then she now said, okay, Madiba Artistry was what I used to register, so I should not use Madiba Artistry because that's what I use now. And that's why now, please, Madiba Artistry is what I am using now. And that is what I would have really loved to use to do this project. If this project is actually to push my brand. More so, the EVP is aware that I have rebranded to Madiba Artistry. And she even said, that I can use this press project. It was a suggestion that I can use this press project as a grand launch of my rebranding, which I took. Just to show you that she's aware that I rebranded. So now saying it's not good, I will not be able to change it. After all, the EVP is aware that I rebrand. She confirmed it on that group, and even though yes, we are aware, but still. Okay, which logo should I now use? And the only place my name was appearing on that flyer that I did was where my logo, because we had the logos of all the partners. The school logo was there, the Ocean Association logo was there, Sketch2finish logo was there, and my logo. Then she told me to change and I said that I cannot go back and use my whole logo. And the reason for rebranding in the first place was because Sketch2finish did not do my CSC, and up to this moment, that CSC name is still hanging on CSC portal. It has not been registered, except if they go and register it now. So that was why I rebranded. So she started saying, even at that, we're not going to do this, we're not going to allow you to use a name that you did not use to apply for this thing. I have to move on with my brand because that was actually what caused Wahala again. I didn't bother to even push the argument further with her. I just left my logo there. Because I know that if I start pushing it, it will turn to another fight. That has always been happening, the same usual fight. So I didn't bother, I just left my logo. But I went back to my designer and I told him, please, help me change it to their color. Even though my team, the one I have, my Diva team, the person I was representing, my project manager for that pest project, my project supervisor, it was like, I'm not even supposed to agree that color is being changed. If truly this project is supposed to push you, then it should be your color. And it is, after all, their name is written on it. You are appearing on this flyer as the winner. So they already have that. So why should I just told him that, please, I don't want Wahala. I don't want anything involved with the school. Please, let me just give them what they want. Change the flyer to their color. And I did change it to their color. I sent it back to the group. They started saying, okay, hey, I should go back. I told them that, okay, in this flyer, Sketch2finish name is written on it. I appeared there as the winner. And it has Sketch2finish official website written on it. But even the one that they did does not have any contact information written on it. So I wrote it. She now said I should go back and add our own contact information, our own email address to that flyer. The flyer will be jam-packed. And when I went back to my dad, he said he's not going to do anything again. That he cannot be out there knowing that he is the one that made the flyer looking jam-packed. That since their website is there, their website already has the contact information and everything that they want to. So their website is enough for us. So I did well. Your name is written there, your website is on my flyer. So I didn't bother now. I didn't bother to even go back to tell them that my designer said she would not be able to do whatever it is again. So I just left the group quiet, silent. So after she came up with a message again that, okay, Madiva, how far have you now done this thing, this and that and that? I told her, where is the final flyer? I went to bring back the flyer that I've done, the one that I've changed to their color, then the one that has their website, and also because the project is actually supposed to push me, right? So it has to have my email and contact address. As if she was not satisfied. She now said, okay, because of that, maybe because she does not want to comply, she does not want to agree to that my flyer. She now said we are going to be pushing the 2 flyers. So I'm going to push the one I did and also the one they did. The one they did, I said I don't want to defame anyone because that one they did does not really look well to me. Does not really look well to me. So I came back. She now said, okay, because of that, we're going to push the 2 flyers. I said, okay, we want to push 2 flyers for just one event, for one project. So now we go on social media and people will start seeing 2 flyers, not a complimentary flyer, not that we have a compliment, not that, okay, this flyer, this is a complimentary flyer, the same color, the same theme, the same everything, the same but maybe a continuation of what the main flyer says. It's not a compliment. There are 2 different flyers with 2 different colors, 2 different contents. And then you insisted that we should push the 2. Okay, I didn't even argue. She posted it online, and then she asked me to go and accept collaboration. Then I told my social media manager to accept collaboration for the 2 flyers, even though he was surprised that how would we be pushing 2 flyers for this project? After all, we already have a flyer, and this flyer is looking okay, the one we did. Even the other flyer, he does not even want to accept. He said the other flyer, the 10 a.m. prompt that was written on that flyer, it's as if the PT on that prompt was cut off. It looks like an half-baked flyer. That he will not be able to accept collaboration for this flyer. And I told him that, please, I will not want anyone. Please accept the collaboration. He now said, okay, he's going to accept collaboration, but the least he will do is that he will not make the other flyer appear on our page. And I said, it's fine, if that's what you want, please. Because he did not even want to accept collaboration in the first place. Because he felt that how can 2 flyers be going on? And even the other flyer was not really looking, it was not professionally, he doesn't look professional. To him, it does not look professional. So I had to beg him that, let's just do this project. Let's accept their collaboration. Not that if he's going to accept collaboration, then he would have to make one hidden on our page. Because accepting collaboration means the 2 flyers are going to be appearing on my page. And I said, okay, it's fine. If Sketch2finish is also not comfortable with my own flyer, they can also make it invisible on their page as well and make that their own visible. So eventually I started collaboration, but I started collaboration for the 2 flyers, but the other flyer was made invisible on our page. So the one we did that has the name of Sketch2finish, their colors and everything was on our own page with the caption. So even the caption, my social media manager saw that there were some mistakes in that caption. He said because of that, I cannot, it took him time. Because we have to set the tone professional for this project. If truly Sketch2finish is making it big, bringing in television stations, radios, then we have anything that is going out has to be professional. And that was what he was even saying to me. And I said, whatever it is. So I called their attention to it that there are some mistakes on the caption that you gave to this flyer. Please, can you please do it again? Then you started saying it on the platform. Madiva, you are looking for a way to do this, and this. You're looking for a way to make us talk down on the brand, on the platform that contains the principal and everyone. And I said, no, I apologize to you, that is how I sound. I just want to ensure that, okay, all these things are being professional and I do not have any intention to talk down on the brand. It was right there on that group chat that she created. So after that, then a few minutes later, after my social media manager has accepted collaboration, and then he made the other flyer invisible. Since we already have one flyer that carries all the information, which is our own, the one we did. So he made it invisible. So the next thing, a few minutes later, I started seeing comments on the group that, Madiva, you have not accepted collaboration for this. I gave them a screenshot. I have accepted collaboration. Then why is it not showing on your page? They went as far as monitoring my page to see why my flyer was not showing. Their own flyer was not showing on my page. And I said, well, maybe because of because I had to go back and ask him that. Initially, he didn't even tell me, the social media manager, he didn't even tell me initially that he was not going to make it visible. It was when I went to him and asked him, why didn't you make this visible? And I said, it cannot be. That was when he explained to me that he cannot be making 2 flyers visible, and when the other flyer is not even looking professionally crafted, so he cannot be making available for 2 flyers. He cannot be making 2 flyers available on our page. So that was why he left our own and make the other ones invisible. But he had accepted collaboration. So anybody who is even seeing our own flyer and their own flyer, they're going to be seeing it that my name, Madiva Artistry, and also the Sketch2finish brand and other partners that are involved that we invited for collaboration. So I told him that, please, I don't want, can you just make it available? He said, okay, he's going to make it available. I don't know what happened, because I work for a fashion brand in Surulere. So I always get busy. So I got busy with my students. I'm working as a fashion instructor in Surulere. So I got busy with my students. I don't know what was going on again on that platform. I don't know what was going on. I don't even know that my social media manager has not made the post visible. Due to some reasons, I don't know what happened to him. So when I got home, I don't even know, I was late. I got home very late last Friday night. The next thing I saw was a call from the principal, from the school principal. And he called me, hello, Monsieur, do you see what is happening on the group? Because I've not even opened the group. I don't know what was going on. I don't know the EVP has started talking about up till now. I have not made the post visible and all of that. I was not aware. Until she called me, the principal called me and started telling me that, do you see what is going on the group? These people say they are backing out, that they're not doing this press projects with me. And I said, what happened? In fact, my hands started shaking. Because everybody is involved. The school board of directors has disbursed money. My hands started shaking, and I asked to go back to the group to go and check what was going on. Then I saw she had written a lot of things up till now. Madiva has not accepted this thing. It's still not visible on her page. She even went to my page to make a screenshot. Then I told her that I'm very, very sorry. This thing is not my intention. Okay, let me go back to my social media manager to ask him. He told me that his phone was off, and then he needed to get home and charge so that he would make it. Anything can happen. I have to tell him, please, right now, maybe you should look for where to charge. Just go and make this thing visible on her page. Of which he eventually did. But before, even my project manager came online to apologize to the group, to apologize that, please, man, we are very sorry. The post that was not made invisible was not our intention. It was due to some circumstances that's beyond our project manager's control. Now, she even said in that on the group chat that now this flyer that you are saying is now visible on our page. You can go there and check. But no, she didn't listen. The next thing she started doing, she started removing everybody on the group. She removed me, she removed the principal, the president of the president of the Student Association of this school. She dissolved that group, and then she made an official statement and denounced me as the winner. Then she went to a public space with my picture bodily on her, right now as I speak, my picture is still right on their page. She went there to denounce me as the winner. She claimed that I rebranded without informing them. That you know. You were even the one that suggested that I should use this person as a brand launch, as a relaunch of my rebranding. And then you went on public space, you now use that. You didn't tell us what happened behind the scene. You now use that as a ground that I changed my name from Madiva Artistry to Madiva Artistry, and that is why, because of that, I am not complying to this thing after so much to do this thing with me, to be in a good relationship with me. I have not been complying. This good relationship he's talking about, I said it that it was because of this season 2. I got to realize from season 2 season 2 project manager, that it was because the sponsors that are coming and asking about the season 1 winner was why she came back. From what she just said it on the nighttime notes, then I understood, okay, that was what was going on. So that means if the season 2 people have not been asking me, if the sponsors have not been asking about me, then definitely I would have long been forgotten. Without receiving it, she will just move on with season 2. She will use the season 2 again to gather audience, gather whatever she wants to gather again for this season 2, and then that's it. I would be long forgotten. So it went on and on like that. She went publicly to denounce me. Even everyone started calling her, started telling her, okay, let's have this discussion, let's make it on. She decided not to do anything. Now I'm not even asking her to make video. She should just, I spent so much. Anyone seeing this can tag her to it. I spent so much. I put resources together. I even got myself injured during this contest. Machine sealed my hand. The blood was gushing out. I spent so much. I put my time, my resources to this contest, only for me to start facing back and forth misunderstandings from myself and the organization. Up to this very moment, I have not collected anything. What I saw on their page before was 5 million naira was going to be given to the winner. Until she made us to sign a contract. And the contract we signed showed us that there is no 5 million naira that I'm supposed to get anywhere. She even said this, she told me that do I think she has any money to give to me? She said it in a call. That do I think she has any money to give to me? And there's no problem. She has gone online to denounce me as the winner, but please, help me tell me, Madam Jane, Mary Jane Ejiofor, that all the money that I spent, that I pulled together, the resources I put together, she needs to return everything to me. Even the contract, she has breached it. I was supposed to get the seven days notice before my contract is terminated. She didn't give me the 7 days notice. She just went publicly. Within the space of a few minutes, he went publicly to denounce me as the winner. Please, I beg you, help me tag her. I need all the resources I put together, all my money, everything. I need her to give it back to me. I need her to give it back to me. That is all I need. So thank you very much for being part of this this live video. And I hope, like I said earlier, this video is not to defame anyone. It's just for me to come and express my grievances, and also to tell anyone who is also willing to be part of this, part of season 2, maybe season 2 sketch to finish, just to let them know and to let them be aware and take caution before they put their resources or their money or anything to this particular contest. Because at the end of the day, I did not get anything. I did not get anything for them. I kept pumping my money to it. So please, thank you very much. And this brings us to the end of the live.
Some people want to join the live. There's somebody online. I don't say anything. Somebody's live with you.
Somebody asked me any question.
But people have been talking since. You can see it over there. Tony.
Is there any question for me?
We're requesting to join the line.
No, don't accept.
Should I accept them?
Yes.
Is you happy?
Yes, I think it's fine.
No, there are other people there.
Okay.
So if we end it now, how do we save it?